Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Been a couple of days. Nice to reconnect with you. I hope you've been well and you had a lovely weekend. So any one of us who are born prior to 1995 to 1997, if I asked you what does the word or the term TikTok mean to you, what would your response be? For most of us who were born prior to, of course, 95, 97, excuse me, TikTok means the grandfather's clock that we inherited that we couldn't throw away because it was too sentimental. It was a bloody nuisance. It rang every hour and no one figured out how to create a snooze button. But if you ask anyone post 95, 97, or maybe some of you even before, they would tell you that TikTok is this new waste of time. I mean, it's this new app that is a medium to communicate things that are going on in everybody's lives, short snippets of 20, 30-second happenings in people's lives, and they share it around the world. Now, why would we be interested in other people's lives all around the world and everything that goes in their homes? I guess the answer for now is because we have nothing else to do during quarantine. But after quarantine, prior to that, why we're interested, somehow it satiates us. Yet there are times that I receive a TikTok or a little meme or a WhatsApp or any medium, and it really connects to me and we can learn something from it. So last night at 1:30 in the morning, I received on my WhatsApp from Frida a TikTok. Now let me explain to you, before I downloaded TikTok, I told my kids, I asked them what it was and I told them I'd be downloading it and they started laughing. They said, Dad, that it's not for you. Anyone, your age should not be going on TikTok. And I'm thinking, I never saw when I downloaded the app, it's saying if you're under 50 permitted only. But anyway, it worked. It downloaded on my phone and this is the TikTok that I saw. Now, I'm going to do something different tonight. I'm going to pause here and I'm going to gel in the video of this TikTok. It's from a 30-second video. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you a little bit of my insightful interpretation as to why it's such a meaningful, cute, fun, but very deep video, which teaches us a lot about us as humanity and also how to handle the eating issue during COVID. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this. And I encourage you to watch it once, possibly even twice, because it's too cute not to. And then proceed to not only listening to my explanation, but possibly jotting down a few explanations of your own, what you've learned from this. Enjoy.
Don't eat it yet. Wait for mommy, okay? Can you wait?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait for mommy to come back. Wait.
No. To wait. Ooh, yummy.
Hey, I'm back. Oh, did you wait? Oh, you didn't wait.
Okay, wasn't that just fantastic? So why have I showed you that TikTok clip tonight? Because there's much we can learn. Certainly we can learn a lot from children, and certainly children with special needs. Down syndrome children have always spoken to me since I was a young boy myself and a counselor of these children because of their honesty, their transparency. There's no filter. What you see is what you get. We live our life trying to impress. They don't need to do that. And then also they have the most deepest and most tremendous amounts of love. So I've jotted down a few points and I want you to try and think of what you've learned from this video. But these were the ones that spoke to me and it was more about their character. Number one, the element of just receiving something. He looks up at his mom and he goes, thank you, which is so beautiful, which I ask ourselves, do we do that every time somebody does something, even as simple as putting a biscuit down for us? Number two, even while his mom was talking, the cutie pie on the right, the little brother on the right, his mom says, don't touch it. And what does he do? He proceeds just to hold it. You told me not to, but it's right there. How can I manage that? And we'll get to that in a minute. Number three, the little boy on the left, as he picks his biscuit up, his cookie up, his brother on the right turns to him, no. Mom says, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Wait. And he goes, 1 second. If I'm not going to be able to have it because mom told me wait, you certainly aren't going to be able to have it. I want it just as much as you, but if you ain't having it, if you want it and I ain't having it, you aren't having it either, which is a big lesson to be learned from that too. And then the boy on the right is influenced now by his brother picking it up, and then he starts licking it, to which, at that point, the son on the right picks it up and takes a bite out of it. And then the brother on the left, who has already picked it up, licked it, and almost taken his own bite out of it, says to him, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. And the little boy on the left, as he's saying to him, wait, 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 picks it up and puts it in his mouth and starts eating. How amazing, how brilliant is that? We're telling somebody not to do something, not and then doing it simultaneously as we're telling somebody, don't do that, I do it myself. How hypocritical of us. Can we relate? And then number 6, which is the cutest thing, as after they eat it, he goes, yummy. And then he looks around to see if anyone's coming. And then, of course, the mother proceeds to walk in. And what do? They look up and like, if you heard the expression caught red-handed, this was caught mouthful and red-faced or red-handed. And together, they both had the same thing, like, me, us. So there are many beautiful elements that I found in this, which was so interesting how these children, not knowing they're being videotaped, just experienced something that was for them a struggle, and for us, how we can identify. But now let's talk about this in terms of how we can learn from this. So a few weeks ago on Facebook, I put out a meme and it said something like, I'm opening my fridge so often that I'm starting to get a tan from the inside light bulb. So it's cute, but the truth is, let's be honest, how many of us are home a lot? We're not usually around this amount of food, and we find ourselves going into the drawer, opening it and closing it, and opening it and closing it. And we've opened it 20 minutes before, we've seen exactly what is and what isn't there, but we still go back in because maybe the elves brought something, maybe Elijah the prophet sneaked something without us knowing. It's like the need to eat and the constant struggle. Should I eat that biscuit? Should I not eat it? Should I have the ice? Should I not have it? This constant struggle. And then, so we can all relate, wait, can we really wait for something? Or is it too overwhelming? But then you get to more the deeper element of it. That every morning when we wake up, we say in our prayers in the morning prayers, Modeh Ani, we thank you, God, for giving me another day. And then the prayer that follows, we say, V'al tevienu lo lidei chet, v'lo lidei avoin, v'lo lidei nisayon. God, do not bring us to sin, to temptation, and to desire. To sin, right? And to desire. Nisayon, which means a test. What does that mean, don't bring us to test? Waking up in the morning, everything that follows during our day is a test. God, when you're going to put the biscuit, the cookie in front of us, and you're going to say, wait, you can say, hold on, how much power, how much restraint, how much control do I have? But I just need to touch it. I just want to smell it. I'm not going to go any further. Oh, I smell it. And I just want to lick it. And I will lick it. I just want to eat it. And this goes for us in life, an everyday life struggle. Because God is our parent, and it says to us, it's here, but it doesn't mean you have to. What's permitted may be permitted, doesn't mean you have to. But what's prohibited, certainly you shouldn't. So then why are we so drawn to it? Why is life for us? Just like these two beautiful, sweet souls who see these cookies, and the parent is standing there observing them, saying, don't, and we're ready holding it. This is a question that doesn't just affect us with food, it affects every element of life. So this morning early, when I woke up, I showed this to Chana, and she says, Mendy, this is exactly the story of life of Adam and Eve, Adam and Chava. God says, this is the tree of knowledge. It's put right in front of them, and God says, do not eat from this one. This one, yes, but this one not. And what did they do? From everything they could have eaten in the entire world, he said, no, that makes it more juicy. Maybe I'm just going to take the apple. Maybe I'm just going to lick. Maybe I'm just going to taste it. Maybe I'll blame my wife. Maybe I'll blame the snake. Maybe they'll blame me. This for us is really a powerful message. And I think this is what we should get out of watching TikToks or anything that we have in life. We should use it as a learning curve, as a medium, a learning tool rather, as a medium to be able to find things in life that we can identify with. These children taught us, for me at least, a very powerful message, which is that nothing is beyond us. Everything that is put in front of us, if it speaks to us, there could be a weight hovering over it, but we'll try and navigate and circumvent a way around it. But at the end of the day, usually we get caught with our mouth full. So we ask God, try not to put too many cookies in front of us. And when we do, we should make a blessing and not feel too guilty that we ate it. And then try not to finish the entire cookie jar. Because once I went on a promise to keep a diet and I hadn't eaten for a week, and at the end, I was so hungry that I said, I'm just going to try this ice cream. And I'm just going to take just the first layer, and I made a little sign on the outside. This is it, I'm permitted. I got to treat myself somehow. I cannot go to life without ice cream. And I started, how you start just curving the top and just taking the spoon and making it. And then suddenly I realized it wasn't exactly straight, so I wanted to smooth it out. But every time I smoothed it out, it went a little bit leaning, so on a slant. So then I started moving out that side. Of course, you know the end of the story, and that's the rest of the story. I pretty much finished the whole tub, but I just made the mark on the outside, but not on the inside over here. So every morning when we wake up, ask God, God, don't bring us to temptation. And if you do, allow the compassion and the love that this beautiful mother had for her gorgeous sons, have that same for us, because we are B'nai Adam, we are humanity. I wish you all a beautiful night. Enjoy your midnight snack, and let me know if there's anything that you've learned from it too. Cheers.